What's up, future millionaires, or should I say drip community? What is going on? We're going to be talking about the power of having multiple max wallets. Now, the community have talked about this in the past. I've talked about this in the past, but I want to talk about the perspective of having more than one max wallet at the same time. So I'm not talking about you have maybe 2 or 3 drip wallets, one's close to maxing out, and then you got another one that will max out a little bit after you're done claiming from the first max wallet. What I'm talking about is having more than one max wallet available when you're starting to pull from drip. Why is that important? Well, if you take a look at some of the bigger whales in the community, most of them have more than one max wallet at the same time. Why is that? Because they understand, and this is the truth about all of this, and there's nothing wrong with it, but this is the perspective and the truth you want to be mindful of. Do I think we will see another run with drip? I do think we will. However, I don't think we're going to see another all-time high. I don't think we're going to hit $180, $190 again, or even go past to make a new all-time high. But I want you to listen to me very carefully. We don't need a 3-figure or 4-figure drip price to make good money. You don't even need a $50 drip price to make good money. And I've showed this in previous videos, and I'm gonna give you a couple examples later in this video. So if we take a look at the last run for drip, when things went crazy, a lot of people made good money from drip just from one max wallet. And think about Stunner, for example. On paper, he was making about $1 million every 10 days, right? But also, he didn't just have one max wallet. He had another wallet that was helping him get to that point, right? So what if we see another run with drip, but we don't have the current all-time high reached, or it doesn't surpass that? A lot of people think that's what we have to have. We don't. And let me let you in on a little secret. A $25 drip price is $1 million in drip after sale tax, after the whale tax, right? So I want you guys to just think about that. At a $25 drip price, one max wallet can bring you in $1 million, right? And that's at a $25 drip price. So of course we have to get back there. And if we get back there, we have to hold that level. We have to keep it sustainable. We have to keep the stability there, right? So one thing I want to tell you, let's say we have that other run, but we're not able to get back to, close to $100 drip, or even get to a $50 drip. Let's say we get to around a $12 drip, right? But we're able to keep it steady. Well, if one max wallet at $25 gets you $1 million, so now if you got 2 max wallets at a $12 drip price, you're still bringing in $1 million. So this is the power of having more than one max wallet at the same time, because when we have that other run again, if the price doesn't go where you want it to go, having more than one max wallet allows you to make even more money every single day. So real quick, if you look at the current drip price, it is around 45 cents, and we know we have quite a bit of support around this level. It was around 45 cents even back in January, and here we are in March, still around that same price. So a 45-cent drip price is definitely not what we want to see, but it is nice to see we got some support around this level. Now, I'm going to show you the drip whale chart, and I've done a full video on this breaking down the entire chart. So one max wallet gets you 100,000 drip. We all know this. So after you're claiming and sale tax, all of that, you're going to lose around 27,500 drip out of the 100,000, right? Now, after your whale tax, right, you can see the different tiers here. That's another 27,500. So that means 55,000 drip you will lose out of the 100,000, which leaves you with what? 45,000 drip. So 45,000 drip times $1 is what? 45K, right? Which is not life-changing money, but I'm just giving you a quick example on what that would be if you are able to sell those 45,000 tokens at an average of a $1 drip price, right? Let's go back over here and let's pull up the calculator. So now let me show you something. Remember I told you earlier a $25 drip price can make you a millionaire in drip? Let me show you that. We got 45,000 right here, right? 45,000 drip tokens times $25. That's 1.1 million. So technically less than 25, I think it's like 23, 24 bucks, something like that, will make you $1 million if you're able to sell all those tokens at that average price, right? So, and also if you want to know how the whale chart actually works, this right here, if you want to know how this works, check out this video here where I put out almost 5-6 months ago. I break down the entire whale chart. I give you a few different examples as well to figure out how much you can actually make from drip, how much you're going to have left after it. I break down all of that. So definitely check out that video if you want to know how the whale tax and all of that works. Because if you look right here, your true deposit, this is going to base off how much drip you're going to get after the whale tax and the claim and sale tax, right? This is going to tell you how much you're going to get. So if you purchase one drip and you compound it all the way to a max wallet, you're going to have 45,101. So you actually have a little bit more than 45,000, but I'm just basically showing you where you would be. So the more drip tokens you purchase, the more drip tokens you will have after all of the taxes, right? Which means the more you will actually make. So heading back over to drip, you look at this current wallet here. As you guys know, this wallet is very close to maxing out. It's a couple months away. Have just over 15,109 drip here. I'll be compounding here in a second. We head over to my second wallet, and I do have 3 wallets in drip. Now, my goal here for this wallet is to potentially get this one up closer to my first wallet. So that way, as I start pulling from my first wallet, I have a second max wallet that I can pull from as well. So that's kind of my thought process and strategy on these 2 particular wallets. So what I'm going to do right here, I think I'm going to put a little bit of money in this wallet here. I'm going to put about 1.5 BNB into this, which is about a little bit over 500 bucks. Let's head over to CoinGecko. BNB is around 340 right now. So 1.5 BNB. So about 510 bucks, give or take. So what we're going to do, take the slippage down to 1%, 1.5 BNB. Let me unlock my ledger. And then I'm going to get a 1,112 drip. But also remember, there's a 10% tax. So I'm going to lose 112 drip. So that's going to put me roughly right at 1,000 drip, give or take. So let me unlock my ledger. All right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to hit the buy. Go ahead and confirm. And some people may ask, hey, Mike, why aren't you putting this in your first wallet? I've already hit my threshold on what I want to invest in that particular wallet. Check out my previous videos so you can figure out how much I actually invested in that wallet. So buy successful, we're going to hit OK. You can see here's my drip balance, 1,112. We're going to head on over to the faucet here. You can see I got about almost 15 drip in the available. We're going to hit the max. And we're going to hit deposit. Scroll down, we're going to hit the confirm, and we're going to confirm again on the ledger. And we're going to give it a few seconds to let it do its thing. But as you can see right here, this wallet maxes out in about 60 days or so. And so I'm just going to wait patiently on that. Also, as we're waiting for more utility. And then as you look back over here, deposit successful. You can see now I have around 2,676 drip in this particular wallet, and we're just going to go ahead and keep compounding. Now, the goal is, as I said, I want to get this one up closer to this one. So when I hit max here, maybe a month after or 2, I have this one maxing out as well. So that way I can pull from both of those. So let's say we're not at that high price that we want to be. You can still make some decent money, you know, from drip. And so if you think about it, a max wallet from drip is going to give you about a little bit over 200 drip tokens after the tax, right? So $1 times 200 is 200 a day. Nothing to scream about, right? That's about 1,400 bucks a week. Nothing crazy. But let's say you got 2 max wallets now. That's about 400 bucks you're making every single day, which is now about $2,800 a week, or about 12K a month, right? On $1 drip price. So not crazy money, but that's money that you could utilize for other investments. You could utilize for other things that you're looking to do in your life. And so this is kind of how I'm looking at this thing, because as we can see, and one thing I do want to say, as much as we've been waiting on additional utility for drip, the utility for drip has been the community, right? We've had other communities that help do things for drip, such as Droplet, the Drip Reservoir, the NFTs, all of that. We've had community things that helped out drip, but the strongest utility for drip has been the community itself. So I'm nothing against, the additional utility that community members have done, because we need that. However, the utility for drip has been the community. And one thing I do want to say about that, if you take a look at community tokens, for example, what is their biggest utility? The community. What has been drip's biggest community lately? The community over the past year for drip. And so with that being said, don't take that lightly. Of course, we do need to see additional utility just because of how drip is built and designed, but the community has been very strong, which has kept drip still staying afloat. So definitely something we want to see. Definitely like to see a strong community, because you can have the most utility in the world, but if you don't have a community, that utility almost means nothing. So shout out to the drip community, much appreciated. As you guys know, I'm still working on getting to that max wallet. So real quick, for those people that say, hey Mike, why didn't you add that 500 or that 1.5 BNB over to your first wallet? Well, it wouldn't really be worth it in my opinion, right? Because one, I've already hit my threshold on what I want to invest in it. That wallet maxes out in about 60 days, and about $500 would have only took off maybe 3 to 5 days, give or take. That's not worth it to me, where I can put it in my second wallet, and now it's taking off more than 1 full month getting to that max wallet. And then also, if you think about every drip influencer, right, that's recently just got a max wallet in the past 30 to 90 days, what are most of them doing? Not selling their drip from that max wallet. Why? Because the price is not where it needs to be, and we don't have that utility yet that we're waiting on. And so this is another reason why I didn't rush to max that wallet out, because I expected we wouldn't have that utility yet. And so in the next 60 days, I expect us to have some utility, and I also expect the drip price, hopefully, to be higher than where it is today. And so before we get out of here, I will be doing an AMA with Layer 1X, EMP Money, and Dex Finance tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about the next big potential blockchain, right? There's a ton of blockchains out there, but what this blockchain is claiming to do is definitely kind of a first for the crypto space, right? Full interoperability, where you don't have to worry about bridges, and it has the scalability as well to do, based off of what they say, 100,000 transactions or more per second with full interoperability. That's huge. Also with super cheap fees with a penny or less. So really big claims, but I'm excited to talk to the team to figure out what's going on, when we can expect this blockchain to launch, what has been their experience working with other chains, and all of that. So if you're curious on the next potential big blockchain, come back by to the channel tomorrow around 3 p.m. CST. We're going to be talking with all three teams to get a great understanding on what this blockchain can do for the crypto space. So shout out to all of you. If you've watched this video this far, I really appreciate it. Definitely smash that like button if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel, and I will catch you guys on the next one.